Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of the Global Renaissance podcast, where we have thoughtful conversations on society and self. As always, I am your host, Trev Woods, and today I have brought my little cousin with me, Naomi. How you doing today?
I'm good. Not too much on the little. I'm a big dog now.
How
I'm
old are you?
good. 20.
Yeah, you're a child. Anyway,
Yeah.
um, I will say she is probably the funniest member of the family,
Okay,
so
fair.
you got that. I just want to know, like, what 20-year-olds think about realistically. Like, this whole
Mm.
episode, I just want to see what goes on in your mind. Like, what
Okay.
concerns a 20-year-old these days?
There's, well, right now there's an election. That's honestly, it's
Mm-hmm.
probably my first time voting. That's a hot topic amongst my generation. Some people have voted before, but most of us, like, it's our first time voting. So it's like,
Makes
okay, her.
sense.
And why is it, well, I guess the election is not as much of a mess it was last week, but like, it's kind of ghetto out here.
How does that feel? Your first presidential election that you're voting in, like the two candidates, or I guess one of the candidates switched out. What is this? 4 months before the election.
Yeah.
How's that
Like,
feel?
I honestly was sitting here like, is this normal? I don't think this is
It's
normal.
not.
Then I was sitting there like every day I go home. My parents are watching the news. I'm like, guys, we can change the channel. Nothing has changed from yesterday. Nothing has changed, but I'm getting more informed. I'm learning some
Mm-hmm.
things. I'm seeing the people. I'm sitting here like, okay, we have finally a good candidate out there that the girlies can vote for. But before, it was actually really bleak. Like, it was like, I was finna vote anyways because, like, you gotta vote. I gotta sit here and vote. Like,
Do
but I
you
was
have to
just,
vote?
you, you don't have to do nothing. Nobody could
That's
force you to do anything.
facts.
But you should.
Why do you think you
You
should
should vote. Why? First of all, you know how hard we had to fight to get the right to vote?
vote? Okay.
We had to fight real hard to vote. And second of all, it's like, one, besides that, like, okay, take your ancestors out of it. Two, literally, as citizens, we only have a little bit of power. So, like, the power that you do have, if you don't use it, somebody else is using your power. And then it's like, you can complain every day about how things are going, but if you don't actually do what you can do and which, like, what's in your facilities to do, then how are you even going to sit there and complain? And me, I love to complain. So, like, if I'm going to complain, I have to.
So you think voting in a national presidential election is power?
Yes, in all elections, voting is important. But
I
like in a
mean,
national, yes.
I think the bigger the scale of the election, the
Hmm.
less your individual vote matters.
This is true, but I feel like even like okay, you can get out and vote, and then you can encourage the people around you to vote. And I feel like a lot of times, like at least in Boston or like yeah, in Mass, I feel like Mass is always blue. Like it's
Right.
always a blue state, so it's kind of like oh, it doesn't even matter. Like it's gonna be
Exactly.
blue anyways. But also like you never know. One day the people. Let me not call out nobody's city or nobody town.
Not do it.
The pe-
Do it.
I was gonna say West Roxbury, Southie. Like one day, them people, what if they rise up and they just decide, yeah, it's f y'all. Like we're not going blue. We're going red this time. Then what do we do? See, now you gotta vote. And I just think it's cool. Like I think it's cool to walk up in there and say,
Since you haven't
I'm
done it yet.
Naomi. I did it one time. I don't know what I was voting for. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh,
I have
yeah.
no clue.
That's funny because I'm actually the opposite. I don't care. Like, it's not that I don't care,
Didn't
but
you
like,
study government?
yeah, which is, yeah.
So why don't you
My
care?
friends used to like get on me. They'd be like, "How the hell are you a gov major? You not voting?" I'm just like, well, based off the information that I've studied, um, Massachusetts has gone blue in every
Every time.
national election for the last 80 years.
80 or 8?
80. I don't know if that's the actual number, but it's
I
like
would
it
believe
goes
that.
back
Yeah.
decades to the point where it's like we have absolutely no information that would indicate that anything else is going to happen. Therefore, my individual vote just on a presidential election doesn't mean anything. It doesn't do anything.
But I feel like you should get in the habit of it because I'm like a when it's not president, it's like you're voting for a senator, House of Representatives.
Yeah, and
Like
you have other
that stuff,
you have other races on the ballot,
Exactly.
but the thing is, a lot of them are uncontested. So the
Mm.
last time I voted, the last presidential election I voted in was I didn't vote in 2020. I don't think.
Oh,
Was it
why?
2018? Because I didn't care. Um,
I guess it worked out for us anyway.
right, but I no, actually, I think it was the midterms in 2018.
Hmm.
I remember I was in school at the time, and my mom was pressing me. She was like, "Make sure you vote." It was a group chat with
Mhm.
like me, my sister, and Jaden. And it was like,
Mm.
"Make sure you vote." I was like, I'm in school. I'm not trying to do all that." She was like, "I will literally pick you up and drive you back to school."
Yep.
So I was like, "Fine, I'm gonna go vote." And I show up to the polls, and there's like two contested like seats out of like 12. And I'm like, so I really did all this for nothing.
Yeah.
So I do understand that.
That's funny because I used to think you would go into politics.
Yeah, see, I mean, I thought about it, and I probably could have, but I don't. I think it's politics is a dirty game.
It is.
Politics is a very dirty game, and if you're not willing to play that game, like you're not going to be successful. Like I don't believe you can be like an ethical politician and be successful for real.
You
So
can you can hold.
name one.
I was
Name one.
now. First, I was gonna say like you can hold true to your morals,
No,
but
you
then
can't.
even then you can't because
No, you
like
can't because you on somebody's payroll, right?
yeah,
So the goal of a politician is to get reelected, and in order to do that, you have to be able to campaign. And in order to campaign, you got to have money. And
and you
so
have to get the people money
whoever's
some way.
donating these large sums of money,
Yeah.
that's who owns you, right? Why do you think none of these motherfuckers say nothing about Israel, right? Like they're getting bankrolled by I forget what the organization
Uh-huh.
is, but they're getting bankrolled by these people, so they're not going to speak up because that's my
They've been silent for a long time.
so, but that's the
Like,
point. Even people you look at and say, "Oh, they run on a
mhm.
platform of inclusivity, representation, this, that, and the third." When they actually get into office and you look at the moves they make, you're like, ah.
Mm.
So, yeah, I mean, you can try, but you're not gonna be very successful.
But
And that's
like
the point.
the attempt is better than somebody who does not care at all. Like some people,
I guess,
you
but you
know,
got to think about what does that do to you, right?
Mhm.
Where if I'm like going in, and I'm
you're gonna be
saying,
tired.
right, I go in there and say, all right, I want to. You think about everybody who joins like a corrupt organization. I'm gonna change things from inside, nigga. No, you're not. Like imagine going
You
to be a
fighting
cop.
against all the systems.
Imagine you say I'm gonna be a cop so I can change things. No, you're
No,
not. No, you're not. And what happens when you try to stick to your own moral code is that
they
you
turn
end
against
up
you.
exactly. It's the same thing in politics. So
Yeah,
yeah, I mean, I guess you could try, but I'm just not doing that to myself
that's
personally.
real. Yeah, I wasn't. That wasn't for me at
Oh,
all.
we know.
At all. I just
Oh, we know.
can't.
We know. It's okay.
It's
It's
hard to
okay.
pander.
It's
I don't like to pander to white people.
I don't want to pander to nobody, but
Yeah, but like having to pander to white people, that just feels like anti-black. It feels anti-me.
I mean,
So I just don't.
fair. Tell us about yourself. Who are you? Who are you? When you think of Naomi, right?
Who?
Like who is that?
Okay, I would say me, Naomi. I'm really that girl. Like, okay, let me be serious.
You are being
Black
serious.
thing.
That's the
I
problem.
am
That's
being.
actually how you
I
feel.
am being serious. I'm being very serious. I really do think I am that girl. Like, I just feel like I get things done. I
As you
handle
should.
business. I stand on business. If you see me, I'm doing my thing, doing my work. Anything's done. Period. This is a hard question. I don't know. I feel like I do a lot of things. I'm very multifaceted. So, like, who am I as one thing, everything and above? I don't know. Yes.
Kids, man.
He's a hater, but it's okay.
I asked a question that you couldn't answer. And
How would
I'm
you
a
describe
hater.
me?
How would I describe you? I think you are very much the youngest child for sure.
Yeah.
You have the aura of the youngest child.
I think a lot of people, especially my family members, like to hate because it's something like really cool about being a youngest child. I just think it's the best of all worlds.
Did I say I was hating? I didn't
No,
say
but
there was
I
a
just
problem
think
with
in
it.
general, people like to hate on
I
you.
don't think there's nothing wrong with it. Like I said, I think it's funny personally. I think
so too.
you very much have a strong sense of self, and you just gonna do that. You gonna say what
I'm
you
gonna be
want to
me
say.
regardless.
You're gonna do what you want to do, and you don't really care. And I respect that, cause like same, right? But you do it in a way that I think is very uniquely you. You know. But
Yeah.
like I said, everybody got their little pocket of how they
Yeah.
like to operate. But yeah, no, I respect it. You and your little friends, like y'all be, you know what I'm saying? All I don't know. Y'all are kind
He
of
met
crazy.
my friends. Me and my friends is
Bruh, you know
for
what's funny?
fun.
On the fourth, my mama
I was so sad I couldn't be there.
my mama was like, "Oh, I was expecting Naomi and Naomi." I was like, "Yo, that's mad funny. That's actually really funny."
Yes, my bestie's name is Naomi too. I feel like they think I'm full of myself for that, but I just think it just works out. It's so fun.
Shout out to the cohort. You know what I'm
Yes.
saying? They be around a lot at this
Yes.
point. It's like we just expect them at.
We'll be around. Guys, everybody should tell Jeffrey he should let me throw a pool party at his house.
Is the pool even ready?
When the pool's ready,
Okay.
I'm ready to go. I have some bathing suits I'm ready to wear. It's still summertime. Like I had to put
You gonna be covered up, right?
Yeah, cover up one piece.
Mm-hmm.
One piece with the shorts.
Good.
One piece with the shorts.
Good.
Long shorts, biker
Good.
shorts.
Mm-hmm.
Covered
That's
up.
what I like to hear.
Yep.
That's what I like
And
to
I'm
hear.
even have some swim shoes.
You
And
see
some
how she's sitting
goggles
here lying to
and
me?
a
Look
head
at me
cap.
in my. She looking me in my face and lying
I
to
don't
me.
even. What is a lie?
I can't believe you. And you know what? You know what? You know what? I'm so glad I don't have a little sister. This is about as close as it gets, and it's terrifying. Like it's actually terrifying.
I think it's so fun.
Well, because I don't have to care that much. Like you gonna
Yeah.
do whatever, but like
He would be like, if he had a little sister, he would just want to like, he would just be on her. Like he would just be like, "Where you going? You with boys?
because
You with boys?"
and I be thinking about this sometimes when I think about having a daughter, right? Where it's
Mm.
like, I know how niggas be. I know how niggas are. We all know how niggas are. But like I like on an experiential level know how niggas are. So it's like I have some concerns. I have some concerns. And I need to make sure that you're adequately prepared
This is
to conduct yourself in these environments.
Yes.
And we don't know that you're adequately prepared
I am very adequately prepared to ignore men and mind my business.
Is that what you're doing though?
Yes, very much. Yep. I observe from the sidewalk. I put on my glasses. I wish they're over there. I put on my glasses. I look out. I peek through. I said, "Oh my gosh, it's scary out there."
Nah, because I seen a video when y'all was on your family vacation of you chatting up. Right. So.
I don't.
So.
I just one thing about me. I like to yap.
So.
I yap, but I don't take men seriously. Like I just yap, and I just yap, and then I mind my business. So like I said, I just peek out, and I'll be like, "Oh my gosh." It's time for me to go back inside, and that's what I did. That was only for 1 week. I was only outside. See, I was outside with my sister for 1 week, and videos being posted.
I ain't even gonna lie. I respected the hustle too. I did. I respect, but I just feel like you're sitting here lying again, and I don't understand why. So what do you and your little cohort of like-minded friends, when y'all think about relationships and men, what is y'all overall
we don't all
disposition?
think the same. We all think different though. Like we all do think different. I think everybody's mindset is different. Like some of my friends, they are in very happy relationships.
Shout out to them.
Yep. Shout out to them, giving me hope out here on these streets. Shout out to y'all. Some of my friends, they have some long time yes.
Real.
Yep.
And what about you?
Me? Like I said, I peek. I peeked outside in the beginning of the summer. I dusted off my window. I dusted it off. I peeked outside. And I said, "Oh my gosh, close that. Go back. Mind your business. Because it's a mess out there, y'all. It's a mess. If you don't even already know, you probably already know. It's a mess out there. The men are acting rowdy. The men are acting rowdy. No. Thank you. I would like to say, actually, the young girls, we are acting. Not me.
They young in turn, bro. Like
young in
they
turn.
young in turn. I'm not gonna lie.
Young in turn.
I just feel like everybody under 21 right now, I'm terrified of.
Y'all
like,
should
them youngins.
I'm sorry.
Are wild.
We had COVID. I was in COVID my junior year, and I truly believe if I was in COVID that year, that would have been my best year of high school. So I live every year like I could be in a global pandemic right now, but I'm not. So I gotta be young and turn to the fullest. Cause who knows? Your peak year, you could be inside. So I had to make this my peakest of peaks. Like every year, you gotta peak more. You can't ever peak for real. You just gotta keep climbing the mountain.
Y'all see what I'm saying? Like it's hilarious, but it's also like a little bit concerning.
It's
like a little bit.
How is this concerning?
I like the lesson of okay, well, you never know what's gonna happen, so you should take advantage of the time you're given, but you're using it to just be like young and turn. That's why I'm like a little bit like.
Okay, but you can be young and turn your own way. Like young and turn to have to be outside.
What does young and turn mean to you?
Okay, well, like me, I just came back from study abroad. I was in Greece for a month. I was young and turn in Greece. Now, does that mean I was shaking my booty every time I was on the street? No, but like like I just had my fun. I explored. I met the peoples, learned a new culture.
What kind of people did you meet?
Greek ones. And Germans. There was a lot of Germans. A lot of green people, a lot of German people, some people from Idaho, Iowa, Colorado, a lot of people from the Midwest. A lot of people from the Midwest. And a lot of people from Greece. And in Athens there was some I would go back there and then just playing, y'all.
She not.
And then I came back here. And I went to Boston Black. That was really fun.
I seen everybody in their mama
really
was there.
fun.
I didn't even know about it. Nobody told me.
Oh, it was a family reunion.
Nobody told me.
Okay, next year we're there.
I'm probably not gonna be.
Oh, he's gonna be in LA. He's big time now.
Joe.
He thinks he's better than the rest of us.
I've always thought I was better than the rest of you, but that's neither here nor there. I mean, like, look at me. See the face card? It's crazy.
You see my face card?
Eh.
Thanks, guys. I know we all know who the true winner is. It's me. Fix your face.
It's not broken.
Some people seems like you're salty.
I'm just, again, concerned about, like, where your perception is at. Like, maybe you're not
I think
quite in tune with reality.
See, I think, here's the thing, right? I think a lot of people, they try to, like, think that, like, young people, or me, maybe it's just a me thing, I don't know. I think it's young people. They think, like, you know, we're delusional, the way we think about work. Because the way I think I have most of my life, not most of my life. I got, like, my next, like, 6 years planned out in my head real good. Maybe even 10. But, like, people think I'm delusional for thinking this way. I don't think I'm delusional at all. I just know, like...
Who thinks you're delusional for planning out your life?
No. Like, I said, I'm finna graduate, ring by spring. I'm finna get my man, my wedding ring, my kids, by, like, 30. I'll be calm. Now, you see his
ring by
face?
Spring?
Yes.
So you finna graduate...
Maybe not that spring. Maybe the next...
Because, wouldn't you be graduating in the spring, and then I'm kind of...
And then the next spring, I'll have the ring.
The math on that.
Spring... Degree in the spring, next spring.
Got the ring. I mean, listen.
Yep.
I want that to happen for you.
Too.
I don't think the numbers.
See, they think because their generation is acting young and turned.
We are literally in the same generation.
Okay.
What are you talking about?
Yes, but he's like in the. See, I'm young 20. He's mid 20, right? The mid 20-year-olds.
You think y'all are more serious than us?
Oh no,
that's what I'm saying.
But you
think the niggas your age are gonna be acting right?
Their children.
You think they're gonna be acting right? Like,
no.
what do you?
Yes, some of them. My man is gonna act right. I don't know who that is yet.
Okay, now what is your when you think about your husband? Can we get some like qualities and attributes that you expect?
He gotta go to church. He gotta be fearing of the Lord.
Do you go to church?
Yes, I do.
Oh, good for you.
I do go to church. Okay, he gotta go to church. For 2, he gotta be fine. Like, I'm clearly cute, so he just gotta be cute. Like, we gotta look good so our babies look cute. He gotta be a hustler, like ambition, something like have a dream, have a goal, and actually be like working towards it. Like, I hate when people they just be talking, oh yeah, I'm gonna do this. That's cool, but like, do you do it or like?
You just running your mouth, nigga.
Exactly. Like, I love to yap. So, but like, I yap and I do things with it.
Right.
I'm never yapping about something that hasn't low key already been done.
Right.
So, like, you gotta yap and do the things. I do like a yapper, but since I yap, you can listen. That's how I feel about my man.
So you want a nigga to just shut up?
No, he could talk. So I just found like I do yap a lot, so like it could balance. You could yap. No. I feel like people yap about things they really like, are passionate about. So like, see, they're a person with ambition, so they're gonna have something to yap about because they're gonna have like a lot of goals, be like driven. They're gonna be like, oh yeah, I'm doing this and that. Gotta be college educated. Me, black girls, we're really smart. Black girls are really smart. Really smart. We're the smartest.
Most.
We're the most highest educated group in America.
I don't make y'all smart.
Yes, it does.
You remember what we was just talking about
Black girls
before?
get degrees.
Remember what we was talking about off camera? Yeah, so don't make that equivalent.
So what I need is, as a collective, we all need to be like book smart and street smart.
Yes.
I think I'm book smart. And I think I'm just learning to be, I don't know about street smart. I know I'm book smart though. I could read a book and like learn and understand. Get good grades.
Do you get good grades?
Yep. I do.
Let's see the transcript. Show me the transcript.
I could show you the one from high school. That one was.
That's not what we're asking about.
High school had
We're not asking about. Everybody did well in high school.
Not everybody.
Okay, well, if you didn't do well in high school, we're not even talking about you. Honestly, that's a different category.
But I did good in high school. I did great in high school. Good in college. Great in college. Okay, honestly, I would say I'm a very well-rounded student. And I think for the same reasons, like, I would say I do good in school because I think the same reasons I got into Northeastern, like, I could get into the next place. So, like, I have solid grades and strong extra.
What solid grades mean? What was your last semester?
3.0. Way over.
Way over? Like 3.5 plus?
Yep.
Oh, all right. Good job.
Thank you.
Good job. She ain't telling the truth. That's fine. It's okay.
It's okay. Like, right. it's
I didn't graduate with
every semester is different. Like,
listen, now I know you had your little whatever. So you know what I'm saying. I let it slide. I also didn't graduate with 3.5, so I can't really say shit. I
just want to get like Summa. That might even be. I don't know. I just want to get some type of course.
Listen, as long as you graduate and you had a good experience and you put yourself in a good position to be
Yes.
successful.
Oh, that for sure.
We don't care about your GPA.
I'll definitely be in a good position. Like I feel like I could have about 10 letters of rec for my school.
Talk your shit.
So like I think that'll give me. I'll get a solid job.
Mm-hmm. Extracurricularly. What you be into?
I'm involved in a few things. Right now, what y'all can do for me is follow at Newly Rooted. Let me just show you how you can do that. So open your phone, right. Open your phone, go on Instagram, type at Newly Rooted, and then you'll find me. So what am I doing? I'm opening a beauty supply vending machine on college campuses. Yeah, we're gonna have, it's sort of like black girl heaven, but it's also black boy heaven because black boys, honestly, in college, I feel like they start like doing their hair. Even you, like you started getting your hair. Well, I don't know if you started getting your hair.
I got started getting my hair braided in high school, but like
Yes,
a lot of guys go to college and start growing their hair.
Exactly, because like you finally left your mama's house and like now you can do what you want to do with your
especially
hair.
them Africans. Like they be like, oh, I'm free. Let's go.
Okay. Yes, but yes. So like yes, like a lot of black boys started growing out their hair in college, and black girls, we already be doing our hair since we was in the womb. So what was Newly Rooted doing? For y'all, we're selling products on campus. And honestly, at Northeastern, like, it's hard to find products, especially if you're not from Boston. Like, you got to go troop, you got to take the bus, you got to walk in the snow. So, Newly Rooted, we're giving y'all leave-in conditioner, shampoo, conditioner, lip gloss, moisturizer, curl cream, lip gloss. I don't know what I just said, but a lot of things, everything that you need. Mm-hmm. It's going to be on our vending machine. Our first machine is going to be at Northeastern. That's where I go to school, the best school to do it, period. And he's making that face, but it's okay because one day we'll be at Harvard too. Don't play. We're going to be at every school in Boston. Just wait on it.
Where did you come up with this idea?
Oh my gosh, me and Ashley, that's my bestie. We were sitting at our other friend, my other bestie, Jenya. We were at her house last summer.
You have like 8 besties.
I'm sorry that I'm likable. I'm sorry. Like, what can I say? So we were at our other bestie's house, Jenya. She lives in New Jersey last summer, and we were sitting there. It was for her birthday, right? And then we were like, okay, like, come on, like, let's plan out our next year. Like, we got to think 10 steps ahead. In Northeastern, like, a lot of people in Northeastern have a hustle. Like, everybody got a little hustle going. Like, they do something. Everybody do something. So we were like, okay, like, we do stuff, but, like, let's do more. Like, why not do more? So we were like, okay, what can we do? And then we both did hair. Like, I did hair in high school. She used to work at a beauty supply store and, like, do hair. So we were like, okay, like, it should definitely be something with hair. And then we're like, okay, what's something that people need? And we're like, everybody's always getting their hair done by us, but they never had the products. And I'm kind of tired of loaning my stuff out to y'all and never getting it back. So I might as well just sell it. So then we came up with the idea of a beauty supply vending machine. Then we came to campus and we're like, we want to do this. And we're like, we don't know how to do it, though. And then we joined a club, entrepreneurship club, and then we competed in this thing called Husky Startup Challenge, and we won this award called the GOAT Award, and we got some money from the school, got a big fat check, and we got an award for being a dedicated venture. We should have got like first, second, or third place, but it's okay. We take what we can get. Then we moved on, and we had some like little articles written about us from the school, and then all the black people were like, "Oh my gosh, y'all are doing this? This is not cool. Like, let me support." So then people started supporting. Now I'm on co-op with Ashley. Co-op, for people who don't go to Northeastern, it's like a 6-month-long internship. So I'm doing that at this place that basically just helps, make you a stronger and better entrepreneur. So I just really get paid to work on my passion project and do what I want to do, which I just feel like is once again another reason of why I am that girl.
We're going to clap that one up. We're going to clap that one up. Shout out to the young people with vision and hustle.
Yeah.
Execution.
We
love all that.
That's launch party this September.
Ooh, see, that's good shit right there. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's good shit. I respect that. Which is, it's funny that you do hair, because your older sister do hair.
Yeah. Shout out to the Penthouse Salon.
Shout out to the Penthouse.
She doing her baby.
Go watch the episode.
Yes, go watch that commercial.
Go watch the episode. Go watch the commercial. Go tap in with all that.
Yes, give her a lot of views.
Shout out to the family businesses.
Family full of hustlers.
Real shit.
We ate that.
Real shit. And it's
damn. But you was gonna say something, man.
Nah, because I was just thinking about back in the day when it was just me and then the rest of y'all. Oh my god.
When was it ever just you? You have an older sister.
No. I mean just me. As like it was me and the girls.
Okay. Yeah.
Like there was one time y'all went dress shopping. Oh my goodness. It was my mom, your mom, y'all three, and then Maya, and then me. Yo, I was suffering. They was doing dress. And women, when they go shopping, it takes them forever. Yeah. So I'm over here just
and all them girls
twiddling my thumbs.
You
twiddling
should
my
have. It was
thumbs.
preparing you. It's making you a strong soldier for when you get a girl and you lock her down. You don't have to wait on her. Be patient. Be patient. Wait around for her to get cute, get pretty, pick out her clothes. You should even take her to the mall, buy her stuff.
That sounds like hell, bro.
What's
What do I get out of
whatever
this?
she
What
wants.
do I get out of this?
A baby to stand on your arm, to stand with you.
Just one. No, I'm just kidding.
Honestly, if you got the money for 3, you could have 3.
That's 3 headaches. Just
but
kidding. Just kidding. I'm gonna have to delete that because she's gonna get mad at me. She's gonna get mad at me.
Well, she will. But it's warranted. Why she would be okay,
You're
honestly,
right. But that's the problem. I just like to say problematic shit just like for fun. I don't really mean it.
Sometimes you do.
You know.
You never know though. You gotta like.
That's what I'm saying. All good jokes have like a little tinge of truth in there, but you never know.
It don't have to be 100%.
Exactly. Just kidding. I am a wholesome young black man.
Yes. I've learned that most people who say that they're wholesome
aren't.
Yeah.
Yeah, because if you are, you don't gotta say it.
You're not at all. You just be wholesome. But people, wholesome young men are not wholesome. And a lot of times not young either. But
what you mean by that?
No, you're a young man. You're young until you're like 35.
I wasn't talking about me. I thought I was talking about you.
No.
What young men have you encountered that aren't actually young? What have you been into? What's going on in your life?
No.
You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying?
I don't talk to nobody.
You gotta be concerned about them. Like, this is what happens when you just let them live their life. They start doing shit.
I was allowed to live my life.
They start doing shit, and then it's like, what the fuck is going on with you?
Oh, nothing. I'm just focusing on the books, focusing on getting a degree.
You know you lying, but it's okay. It's okay.
Personally, I don't entertain grown nor young men.
But you was just talking about how you was gonna get the ring by spring. How the hell you gonna do that if you're not entertaining men? The math's not math in here.
He's trying to clock my tea.
I'm just saying. Like
okay, the thing is though, ring by spring, like that is just it's on the back. It's not on the back burner at all. But it's just in the back of my mind, like ring by spring. So you just gotta like ring by next. Like okay, this is. What year is this? 2024. I'm supposed to graduate 2026, 2027. We'll see. Depending on if I do 4 or 5 years. So like, the ring could come 27, 28. That's in 4 years from now. So realistically, you just have to think like when you walk around and you meet new people, you just gotta be like, like you have some of the qualities, or you don't have no qualities, or you don't have a couple but not enough. And then you just kind of gotta keep them on the back burner. You could be friends. And then you just mind your business, honestly. And wait. Moral of the story, like, I'm gonna have the ring by spring, but don't ask me how I got there when I get there. Like, just know I got there.
This is the delusion they're talking about.
It's not delusional.
It doesn't make sense.
It does.
It don't.
I'm waiting for the men to court me. Why am I sitting on here scoping for men?
You think he's just gonna pull up?
Yes.
With the bouquet?
Oh my gosh, that sounds wonderful. With a bouquet and a reservation for dinner. Thank you.
I love that for you. Listen, as you should.
Mm-hmm.
As you should.
Thanks.
As you should.
Thanks.
Bro, basically, if he ain't coming like that, you probably shouldn't be entertaining him.
Exactly. I wouldn't.
And see, you know what? I'm glad they listen. I'm glad they listen.
I got a lot of things I could be doing with my time, and entertaining a bum, it's not one of them.
And you know what? It don't even be that. I can't even get into this because I done seen too many people. Because really, it's the standards, right?
Yeah.
It's the standards. People are gonna treat you how you allow them to treat you. And so, everybody wants things that they want, but they want it through the path of least resistance. So we know what men want. And if they can get that without doing anything, they're going to.
Exactly. And then once you let them, you let them do what they want to do one time without having to do nothing.
It's quiet. You're never getting that, man.
Literally, now they know exactly. They know exactly the path, the route, how they could get there, and what they need to do to succeed. One thing, you could never give a man the plan already. You just gonna give him up the plan for free? No, like you gotta let him work for it a little bit. And then
see. Here's the thing. This is the one thing that I do feel like I had to do. You know what I'm saying? I had to give her and her friends the game because it is a game. It is a game. I'm not gonna lie. It's a little bit sad, But the game is the game, and one thing I've noticed in my years of living is that the man is playing the game. The women aren't always playing the game. Sometimes they living in fantasy land thinking it's just sweet, and it's not. So I don't want to see y'all get
Yeah,
played
don't
out
be
here.
delusional.
I don't want to see y'all get played out here. So sometimes I gotta tell them the horror stories that I've witnessed
Yeah.
firsthand.
Yeah, no, definitely. I would say as a girl, as a young girl, my biggest thing I like to learn from other people's, especially as a youngest sibling. I'll take that. I like to learn from other people's experience. Why I gotta see you fail and then fail the same way?
That's stupid.
That's literally dumb. That's literally dumb. So it's like I see the way you did it. Okay, I could remix it a little bit. I like that. I'm gonna do it. I'm doing my way. Or it's like, that was stupid. Like you will not catch me doing that because that was dumb. Like look look goofy and like I don't want to ever look goofy. But I think with men, like I have high standards because I also know I could do this all for myself. Why would I? Why am I sitting here? If I can't do it for myself, my mama and my daddy can. Like why am I gonna stress you? For why? Sitting outside waiting for a man to pick me up. I got my own car. I'm finna go. I don't care. I'll go by myself before I sit here and wait for a man. No, 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 no. But I will wait for the right man. But like actually like sit there and wait for a man? No. I just think, yeah, it's better to have high standards.
Right. So basically, no dating until you're 25. All right.
I'll be
now
married by
I'm
then.
glad.
He think I'm playing. Just wait. He
I
won't
don't
know.
think you're
He
playing.
not gonna know the process, but when I
don't.
get there,
It's not that I think you're playing.
but
I
I'm
just
like, man.
I'm not really understanding the logistics. But hey, if you put it together, I'm gonna be at the wedding. All
The
right.
logistics is there a little bit. They're loose.
I'm gonna be at the wedding if you put it together. All
Oh,
right.
the wedding gonna be nice.
Somebody got to do it, and it's not gonna be.
It's not gonna be him soon.
Well,
It's not gonna be
I
Bethany
mean, right,
soon.
but it's like.
And it could be. I don't know, but Jordan could get married soon. We'll see. Not soon. Soon is in like 10 years within the decade. I would.
That's a long time.
It is, but we're young.
That's a long time.
And I feel like people are getting married later now because it's expensive.
That's true.
It's really expensive to live out here. But I guess it's cheaper if you're married because you could live together.
Yeah, but now you also have to you have the expenses of a second person, so it's like,
That's why the second person got to be making money.
right. But anyway, speaking of your siblings,
Yes.
what is your relationship like with your sisters? How was that impacted your growth and development as a human being? Talk about your sisters and the love you have for them.
He's messy. I love my sisters.
How am I messy? Y'all got like your sister group chat or whatever. It's mad cute.
Yes, we
Y'all
got
do
a
like your
sisters
little
group chat.
check-ins and shit.
Yes,
that shit is cute.
We have sister circles, Sunday sister circle. Yeah, we have check-ins on Sunday. Honestly, I don't know if they've been happening every Sunday, but we do check in. Me and Bethany, we live with each other again now. It's real cool. Oh my gosh, shout out to Bethany. Not even recently, I've been doing this my whole life. One thing I love, my favorite place to shop ever in the whole wide world is Bethany's Closet. It's so fun. Today I've shopped a couple pieces from her. Shout out to you, Bethany. I got permission though this time because I wasn't gonna get caught up without having permission like that. She likes to tussle a little bit. But
I was gonna ask, she ever beat the shit out you? Yeah.
I put in my fair share.
Okay. So you got hands too.
I tried. I broke some nails. No, but it's all out of love. Like, honestly, I think the thing out with sisters, like, we're very similar in ways that we're very similar, and we think differently in the ways that we think differently. So, there's always bound to be like disagreement, but also it's like, there's always bound to be things that you agree on. And I love my sisters. They're really great, honestly. I recommend everybody get a sister. I mean, I guess it's something you can't. He's
Shout out to Maya. I asked Maya to come on the pod. She said no, so fuck her.
Oh, that's real. Honestly, I almost said no, but then I was
niggas are haters, bro.
Nah, I was sitting there. I was like, let me support my cousin his podcast.
Niggas are haters,
and I'm finna tell him to support my stuff too.
Oh, look at you, like being cuss free or whatever. Yep. I love that for you.
Yep,
Not me though.
We know.
She. I'm not gonna censor myself. I'm gonna let the white man censor me. Fuck out of here.
Not the white man censoring me. The white man. Oh, nobody. It's myself. The white man could not censor me.
Respect. She want to be a respectable individual.
I think that the white man doesn't have much power in my life at all. Besides the fact that, like, systemically,
you was about to have to go vote for one now.
And I was finna vote for that white man. I'm sorry. Because, I mean, the one white man, not all white men are built the same. That white man was better than the other white man. So,
Marginally.
I mean, first of all, by 2025, the kids can't read. They trying to make the kids read even less.
I mean, the kids are fucked regardless. I ain't gonna lie to you.
But imagine
These kids got iPads at like 6. It's over.
And me, like, I got my first phone in 4th grade. I remember when I got that phone. Nobody had a phone yet. I thought I was the coolest thing on the block. I was like, yeah, I got me a little iPhone 5C. But let me tell you, it was so different then because nobody had a phone. So it was like, you not calling nobody.
You had an iPhone in 4th grade?
Yeah, I did. Shout out to my dad. Like I said, I could never be with a bum. Get what I want regardless.
Shout out to that man. 3 daughters. Yeah,
you know, today before I left the house, he said, Naomi, you're dressed like you're trying to attract the men. I said, why would I do that? But I don't even know what that means.
It's fatherly concerns.
To dress like I'm trying to attract men. Why would I even dress like that?
Fatherly concerns. I mean, I don't know. Maybe you're trying to attract. You literally just spent a good, like, 5 minutes talking about how you was trying to get a husband.
No. Like, I'm not trying to. No. It's different.
How?
That's different. Because
this is the math that I keep talking about. You keep saying you're not entertaining men, and then saying you want a husband, and in order to get a husband, you would have to entertain a man. And probably
I'm not currently entertaining men. I just am waiting
until somebody that you want to entertain.
Exactly.
So
thank you. Because why am I here to waste
time? It's just a matter of circumstance.
Yes, I'm not going to waste my time. I got things to do. So when the right one comes, then maybe I'll talk. But until then,
whatever.
I honestly don't have much to say to the boy.
Whatever. Like I said, this is what I mean. She's a little.
He thinks I'm young.
It's not even that I think you're young. I just think you're silly.
Oh, how should I if you were to put me on a game, how should I move about finding my
I'm not saying you should move about it in any way, shape, or form in particular. It's just that I'm not entertaining, but I want a husband. That means you have to be entertaining in some way, shape, or form. Now, you might not have found nobody worth entertaining, but to say I am
didn't
not...
even say that. They just not... Let me stop talking.
Don't incriminate yourself. Don't incriminate yourself. Don't incriminate. But you see, she be lying because I know. You can't fool me. I was in college once. You can't fool me.
Back in his day.
Back in my day.
He was running game.
I wasn't even, though. That's the thing. I was a nice kid.
Yes, he was.
I was a nice kid.
I've heard stories.
No, you haven't. I be telling him I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm like, yo, let me tell you about it one time.
I was about to incriminate you.
Let me tell you about it one time. You know what? But this is what, you know.
It's good. I gotta learn.
You gotta pass down knowledge. All right, that's what family is for.
Exactly.
Don't go through what they had to go through because they wasn't up here. All right.
So now I gotta be up there with them.
You feel me?
And learn from that.
Right, precisely, because it get treacherous out here.
Quickly.
It's people worse than me out here.
Oh, really worse. A lot worse.
A lot worse. I mean, I've seen it.
A lot worse.
I've seen it. Like,
that man is scary.
Fear men. Realistically, fear men. Thank you. You know, not all men is bad, but like, you know, you just have to err on the side of caution.
Yeah. You know, they had to like prove themselves. Like once that man proves himself, like this is a good black man.
That's a good man.
That's a good man, Savannah. And some men, I've really been saying like, oh, wow, that's a good man, Savannah. But some of them,
how would you know that if you're not entertaining them?
It's just what I hear.
Oh, yeah, okay, all right.
It's just what I hear, what I see. You can see without entertaining. Like you just gotta be around.
Can't.
Yes, you can.
You cannot. You don't know if a man's a good man just by looking at him.
No, by talking. But not a lot. You're not talking.
So you was talking to them.
No. I wasn't talking.
You see what I'm saying? You can't lie to me, okay?
He's trying to get me incriminated.
You can't lie to me.
I don't have nothing to be incriminated about.
You can't lie to me. I know how this goes. You not slick.
You know, the thing is, I think you can learn a lot about people based on their interactions with you, with other people.
With you. So you see what I keep saying?
And other people.
You see what I keep saying?
Yep.
You're entertaining.
I don't entertain.
You're entertaining.
No,
and it's
not.
Okay. There's nothing wrong with it.
I really am not.
There's nothing wrong with it.
See, he's chosen to believe that I'm entertaining. Men
The
and
evidence,
I am not.
the evidence based off what you keep saying suggests.
Anyways, I'm not entertaining nobody, but ring by spring 2027, you'll clock me with a ring and a husband. Thanks.
I mean,
I'm
I
saying it
want
here
that
because
for
I'm
you.
claiming it.
I want that for you. Really, I
Claiming it.
do.
Thanks.
Because I don't know.
I think I'll be the first one in the family to get married
I don't
of
think
our
so.
younger.
I
Who you
it's
think?
gonna be.
This is an unserious man.
I think it's gonna be. I ain't gonna lie to you.
This is an unserious man,
I'm not
Savannah.
unserious. I used to be unserious. I've changed my ways. I've changed my ways.
So I think in the same way that women are delusional, men are equally delusional.
What you mean?
Because
by
I'm talking about ring by spring. This man trying
Ah!
Sorry, but
You
like
gotta make it wild hot. For
you can't. I didn't say
what?
nothing. Men and women are equally delusional. Like I'm delusional, just a little bit. Like
Just maybe more like
honestly, even half of this,
more like
that
more
much.
like out here.
This much is accurate.
Hold on.
I'm delusional.
I'm
Just
not
how
done.
this.
I'm not done. I
Cut
need
it in
maybe
half,
like a
then cut it
second
in
arm
half, then
to,
cut it in
like, go
half.
all the way. Just think like that wall to that wall. That's your level of delusion.
That's pretty small to me, honestly. So, like I was saying, girls are just a little bit delusional. Boys is just like if we're this much delusional, boys is this much delusional. Equal.
The delusion just be different.
It do, but I think it's like depending on if you stand on business, men could be delusional about a lot of things. Like you think you're delusional, like a boy is delusional if you think it's gonna plant meat. That's you're living in delusion. That's you living in delusion. You know, so like it just depends on the situation. Every situation is different. But I think men are equally delusional because they be sitting up here. Oh, I'm gonna have 5 girlfriends. I'm gonna have 5 girlfriends. You could barely afford one.
Do they be saying that? Is that
They
what,
don't be.
is that what
They
the
be
kids
saying
are
that in their
these
head.
days?
They be saying that in their head.
Is that what the kids be saying? Speaking of kids be saying, do y'all have? Because when I was in school, we used to have like these meetings, like relationship meet, where basically it was like the black women on campus versus the black men on campus. Y'all don't be doing that. Please stop.
No, we do not.
Okay, so y'all are normal.
Wait, but what?
Nah, okay, so literally,
we have events like structured events like that.
And people would be like talking about like they be airing. Yeah, that's what it was. So like every year, or at least I'm gonna talk about my first 2 years because those are the only 2 normal years that I was on campus. Okay. They right around Valentine's Day, I believe.
Hot chocolate. We have one. It's called hot chocolate.
Ours was called the Black Relationships meeting or something like that. I don't fully remember. Yeah. But like it literally people come in and the goal was to like talk about relationships within the black community at the school. And basically it just devolved into, oh, you niggas ain't shit. Which
we kind of did that.
Sometimes it's fair, sometimes it's not. But the discourse to me was always hilarious because I'm like, you know, it was the y'all niggas don't like dark skinned girls. It's just like that's not true. You're just not cute. Okay, I ain't gonna lie though. That used to get on my nerves a lot though, because girls would be like, "Oh, well, y'all niggas only like this type of girl. Y'all niggas only like this type of girl," and I'm sitting here like, "That's not true."
I feel like once you get to in high school, I would say, yes, that was true. But I mean, everybody's school different. In college though, I feel like that's less true.
I also agree. I think what happens is
I can't speak for other people's experience.
I think from what I saw, it was you know, the conventionally attractive people got the attention, and if you're not conventionally attractive, you're kind of fighting for scraps. And at the end of the day, like we always say, like focus on yourself, this, that. Everybody wants to be with somebody for the most part, right? Like that's a very normal human desire. Yeah. And so when you're not, especially in college, it's like, yo, you're around a bunch of your peers, like you're gonna want to be like entertaining somebody.
Not me.
Yeah, whatever.
But I understand.
Whatever.
I understand the sentiment.
But, right. So what I would see is we get into these conversations and people would come up with these reasons, right? These isms, if you will, or phobias.
You talking about colorism?
Colorism, fat phobia, this, that, or whatever. And I'm like, yeah, those are things for sure. Sexism. But realistically, you're honestly just not that attractive. Now, I wouldn't ever say that to nobody.
Now,
right?
Here's the thing. This is all coming from a man whose preference is light-skinned women.
Why are we... Hold on. What does that have to do with anything?
I'm not gonna yai.
What does that have to do with anything? What does that have to do with anything?
So, Trevor, okay, everybody, you're allowed to have your preference, honestly. Like, you gonna find whoever you find attractive, that's attractive to you. Like, that's attractive to you. You can't force somebody being attractive on somebody else. Like, that don't make sense. But, Trevor, Like he would like the color of like this one with a little bit of this one with a little bit of this. So he like when that mixed together
This
and
is not
it's
even true. This is not.
he like that a little bit light. So then if you take that's his
Why do you? Why
preference.
you think you know me? Like I don't understand. You don't know what I be up to. You don't. Promise you.
I don't. Okay, I don't know. I don't know the full extent of Trevor's behavior. It's not even close. Probably I know about 10%. But the 10% I don't know is enough.
It's not.
It's educating.
Yeah.
Anyways, more of the story. The men, I would say, everybody's experience with their experience. I would say, really, the problem is now not even. It's not even colorism. It's really well. It is always a problem. I would say right now the men are just unserious. A simple put,
As they
they're
should
just
be. These
unserious.
are y'all are kids. Y'all are children.
But like,
Why would you be serious at 20?
why would you be unserious? Like in a world where you could choose to be serious or unserious, why would you choose to be an unserious person?
Life is too short to be serious all the time.
Yeah, no, it don't even gotta be all the time. It could be 9 to 5.
Why would these men be serious? You got see, you're not a man. You got to think about it from a man's perspective. Why would a man want to be serious at 20 in college, bro? You see, it's mad shorties. Why would I be serious? Are you crazy?
Cause why you gotta have mad shorties? Why you can't have one?
Do men want one?
Who?
Do men want one?
No, and that's the problem.
All right then.
That's
That
why y'all are not
that is actually the crux of the issue is that men don't want one, women want one. So you got two people who need to come together who want different things. So it's like, all right, you want a man to be serious. That man has no intention of being serious. Why would he be?
See, that's why you gotta find the right man. Cause you find the right. Some people, this is when it's like wrong on both sides. Cause sometimes like that man is not serious.
And you try to make him
Your homegirl, any one of your homegirls could tell you like that is not your man, and you're trying to make that man your man when anybody Sally from off the block could tell you that's not your man.
Yeah,
that's the community
he's
man
for everybody right now.
He's for the community, and the community's had their time, and you're part of the community, so you having your time. But like that's not your man. Now that's bad work. That's bad work.
It's nasty work.
It's nasty work. But some men still fairy tales. Still dreams.
Yeah, no. So
and then it's like, she could
is,
really think that was her man.
But this is what I'm saying. Like at the end of the day, this is what I want for the young ladies is to understand that the average man, especially the average man that you find attractive, because the average like attractive man who's conventionally attractive, so it's like there are multiple women who find, especially at 20, 21, has no interest in just picking one if he can deal with a couple. That's the reality of the situation.
The thing is, they don't really be knowing how to deal with a couple.
Well, they're figuring it out. They're learning because you gotta understand.
It's a lot of
not every man was attractive his whole life, right? Like
most weren't.
But that's the thing. So you start kind of growing into yourself at
and
20,
it really be
21. You gotta start figuring out how I can like actually do this, right? Again, it's a game. So if you weren't even able to get in the game, you couldn't practice. So now is your time to practice.
Exactly, and I hate. Why are y'all practicing right now?
Why wouldn't they? When else would they practice?
I don't know. It's irritating though for my homegirls.
No, but that's
not for me.
But that's the point. You either don't play, or you play the game right along with them. But you can't sit here and pretend like there's not a game being played. And I think that's really the biggest issue for these young women out here. It's like, yo, just know what you're getting yourself into because these niggas are playing a game.
But that's why I feel like it's just important to have standards. Know what you're gonna stand for and what you don't care about. Some stuff everybody teach their own. Sometimes you don't care. Like you simply don't care. If you don't care, it's good to know you don't care because then you're just gonna move. You're gonna move how you move. But if you do care and you pretending like you don't care, it's messy.
Facts.
For yourself, not for nobody else, for real.
Right.
But for yourself.
Take care of yourself, people. That's it. You know what I'm saying? Just be smart. That's it. Know what you want. Don't fall for no stupid shit. You know what I'm saying? That's it. That's all. That's all. Anyway, this has been fun. Fall semester. What's your life looking like? What you doing?
Fall semester. It's gonna be a hectic semester, honestly. September, Newly Rated is launching. Thank you. Sometime around November, later in the fall, we're having a hair show. It'll be great. It hasn't been planned all the way, but we're in the mix of planning it. Our machine's getting placed within the first few weeks of school. We're like working with the school right now to get all of our approvals and checks and ducks in a row and stuff. So yeah, it's looking like that. I'm gonna be on co-op, so I'm not taking class.
Bro.
So it's getting working girl.
Mm.
9 to 5, baddie. She gets to the money on. She stays in her bag. She's educated baddie. Always making money moves, hustling, looking good while doing it. So, that's what it's giving for me. I'll be. I don't know. I feel like fall semester. Like I feel like fall semester is gonna be a really great semester for me. I think about each year. I feel like freshman. I think each year was like definitely a learning, something to learn, takeaways. I learned a lot sophomore year, so I'm just hoping this year, it gives apply what you learned, move accordingly, bigger, better, badder, everything great. Yeah, what's your fall look like?
I'll be back in school.
We both gonna be in school, Northeastern and BU. Shout out to us.
Don't link me.
Northeastern.
Don't link me.
I'm gonna pull up on him. I'm gonna pull up, say, hey.
I won't be doing anything
here.
that you want to do. I'll literally be playing basketball. I'm minding my business.
You
don't hoop.
I'll sit at the basketball court.
Lord, never mind. Oh my goodness.
I never said nothing.
You
about
can't
hooping.
come. No, you're
actually
banned.
no. I don't want to sit at the basketball. I know who play basketball at your school.
You're banned. Yeah,
no,
I'll be doing some more of the same mode. You know what I'm saying? Continue to pod and learning stuff. So yeah, this has been fun. Shout out to the young hustlers, the young educated folk. You know what I'm saying? What an interesting look in the mind of a 20-year-old. This is interesting.
Would you say like it was to be expected?
I mean, like I know you, so like yes,
yeah.
But it's definitely interesting. You know, that was a long time ago for me. You know what I'm saying? That was a whole 5 years ago. I was.
When I put my money on it. When I'm Trevor's age, I'm gonna have a engagement ring on this finger.
There you go. Listen, I hope that for you. I hope that for you. I thought I was getting married at 25 or 20. So yeah. I mean, like I said, things change, life happens. But it's real funny. Dang, I was a dummy at 22. Oh Lord, it's a good thing there's no video evidence of that.
There might be. Let's find it.
We don't need that. We just don't. We don't need that. Anyway, this has been another episode of the Global. Oh wait, hold on. I forgot. What are your social media pages?
Okay, so my main page is xxo.naomi, Naomi, 2 eyes at the end. My hair page, which yes, I do hair. Don't book me though. I don't really have books opening, but follow my page at Naomi Styles. You can find it once you go on my main page. You can find that page, and most importantly, follow at Newly Rooted. Social media is popping out this month. We're going big. We're going hard. When you think of beauty supply, make sure you think of Newly Rooted, because it's newly rooted to the world. What? Thank you.
Talk about it. Support Black business. Yes. Y'all know where to follow me. Instagram, TikTok, Twitter _Trevoids. Podcast page on Instagram and TikTok at the Global Renaissance Pod. If you're on an audio platform, review, rating, YouTube, like, comment, subscribe, know the vibes. This has been another episode of the Global Renaissance Podcast. Appreciate you for sliding through.
I've had fun.
I'll catch y'all on the next one.